am going to share with you a healing hack that I learned from Dr. Joe Dispenza's work. Talks about the science of healing, neuroplasticity, the science of healing. And as a clinical sexologist and coach, my clients often struggle, depending on where they are, they're healing, right? I always talk about surviving, crisis, surviving, and thriving. I describe those as the big three of healing stages, right? And that is not linear, that at any point in time, we in our human existence can be in one of those areas, depending on what's actually going on in our lives. We've been taught that things are either or, nature versus nurture versus the both and, nature and nurture. And Dr. Joe Dispenza's work talks about healing and becoming the person you want to be. And a lot of times we're struggling with the person we've become as a result of our experiences. And a lot of times, especially as trauma survivors, our experiences from unpleasant, traumatic events. And so I'm going to share with you, depending on where you are in your healing, you may receive this. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But if it is for you, I want you to practice it. If it's not for you, I want you to save it and come back to it, because you're going to be like, you know what, that woman Queen said there was something about healing, so that way you can embody. And so the healing hack is about how do you embody the lessons, the healing to become the person you want to be now. And so Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about congruence, about things coming into agreement together. And when you're thinking about energy healing and our body being energy, why is it energy? Because our nervous system creates what? Electrical impulses. And those electrical impulses create what? A magnetic field. And that magnetic field either repulses or draws things to us. And so in order for the magnetic field to be created, there is a agreement that needs to happen between the heart and the head. So there needs to be. And so the one thing I want you to think about when you're struggling with self-limiting beliefs and your actions and your beliefs aren't matching up, it's hard to be hopeful, it's hard to have faith. I want you to think about the energy that you want to have, the emotion, the feeling that you want to have. And I want you to think about the thoughts that you have in reference to that energy. And are both of those things in alignment? Because what you need is both heart and head congruence. You need to be in alignment with not only what you believe, but also what you think. Because when those things are in alignment, in agreement with each other, they are going to create a magnetic field, an energy field that is going to draw or repel what you want or what you don't want. And so when you are when you are becoming the person that you are working every day intentionally to become, I want you to think about the energy, the emotion that you have. And I want you to think about the thought behind that energy. And so if you are trying to manifest a healthy relationship, first, do you believe it's even possible that you can actually be in one? Because no matter how much you desire to be in a relationship, which is like second energy center, like pelvic area energy, you still have to believe and have faith, heart energy, that it is possible. And then you have to have the mindset in order to create said experiences. And so I want you to think not only about what you desire, but are you in agreement with what you desire? And are your thoughts conducive to that agreement? Do you agree with it? And so an example will be something about having enough, right? That payday's coming up and you are worried. And instead of being worried about having enough, you're going to be in agreement that you have enough for everything that you need. Instead, not only are you feeling confident, you're feeling positive about the experience. You are also having thoughts that you have everything that you need. Everything that you need. It's going to conflict with the things that you want, but you have everything that you need. And so I want you to think about your thoughts and your emotions and whether or not those things are in alignment. Because if you want to stop recreating lessons you have already learned, then you have to embody and become the lessons that you've learned. And so you do that by making sure that you are in agreement, heart and head. So that way you can move forward into whatever the next step, next stage of your life actually is. I think I said that right. Did I say that right? Y'all got questions? What do you think? Heart and head agreement. Where do you struggle at in your healing? And how are you nurturing yourself so that way your heart and your thoughts, your self-limiting beliefs become self-affirming beliefs? Let me know.